Hello everyone, can you hear me? Just use the chat box to communicate that you can hear me. I'd also open a one poll to ask you that what is your current role so that we can drive this discussion. This is my first live stream, so I'm a little bit nervous and thank you so much for being on time and your presence for this live stream. Thank you so much for that. Let's wait for some more time because still there are 3 more minutes to start. I just checking whether the connections are okay or not. Yeah, it's everything is fine. Thank you so much. Hitesh, Naha, Adler, WM, WB. Wow, thank you. Yes, thank you so much, Adler, for your response. You can hear me. Thank you so much. Now, before to start, there are 3 more minutes, so I'm just communicating what is the intent of starting this discussion. So, the intent of starting this weekly stream is to connect you more closely, and I want to help with my expertise to you so that if you're having any questions, you can put that before the live stream, and I'm going to address that questions. Okay. You can also put that questions during the live stream. Today I'm going to take the 3 questions. Thank you so much, Rakesh. Glad to see you. I have already got the 3 questions for the today's live stream. So what we'll do, we will focus on that 3 questions first, and later on we can see that if you're having any other questions, we can see that, or we can also take that questions. Okay. Yes. So it seems connections and everything is good. Yeah, before time, I really appreciate your presence. Okay, what I can see from the poll that 86% are the working professional and 14% are from the business. Okay, that's great. Yes. Now the questions that I'm going to answer today, I'm sure that is going to help you whether you are working professional, business owner, or whether you're a student as well. Great. Do you have any suggestion for me? You can also put that into the comment box. I will really appreciate all your suggestions if you are having any. Let's wait for 1 more minute and then we can start. Nine people's in the room. Okay, 88% are working professional, 12% are from the business. You can also put if you're having any expectations from this live stream. So before to end today's live stream, I will also try to address that. If you want to discuss me any specific point related to Lean Six Sigma, Minitab, career growth, or any other relevant thing. What are the benefits for Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification in IT field? Okay. Abhishek, glad to see you and welcome to this community because I'd seen that you have recently joined the my YouTube channel as a member. Thank you so much. And I'm also going to welcome all the members who has joined this Learn and Apply as a member. Thank you so much, Abhishek. And I can see their crown in front of your name. So it's really easy to identify that you are the community member. Thank you so much, Abhishek. I have a question on design of experiment. If you can answer that for me. Okay, what is that question? If you can specify that. Yeah, let's come back to the Rakesh question. What are the benefits for Lean Six Sigma certifications? green belt certification specifically in the IT field. Okay. Now the benefits of the Lean Six Sigma certification are, we can say, are invariable. So irrespective of what kind of industry you are working in, what is your experience, or what is the skill sets you are having other than Lean Six Sigma, the benefits are not going to change. The first and most important benefit is the salary, right? So we can see there is an excellent study that is already conducted by some working professionals, and it is indicating that the working professionals who are having the Lean Six Sigma certification are gaining 35% to 69% more compared to the other people who are not having their certifications. Now, this criteria is applicable to across entire experience range. So whether you are fresher, you are having the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, or whether you are having a 15, 16, 18 years of experience. This is applicable across all the ranges of your experiences. That's the first thing. Second one is it is helping you to improve your intrinsic value, because intrinsic value, it's, if you fold or unfold that word intrinsic, that means it is going to help you to improve your emotional intelligence. This is very critical because as we are working in industry, we need to deal with the different situations, different problems, different kind of people, right? So in that situation, it is very critical to understand what is happening there and to take the correct decision. And in that case, your emotional intelligence plays a very important role. There is also statistics that the contribution of your IQ, it is called as intelligent quotient, it's not more than 25%. But the contribution of EQ, emotional quotient, is more than 75%. So along with your skill sets, you must have a good mindset as well. So it is going to be developed with the Lean Six Sigma. So there are many benefits. I think I already made a detailed video on that. What are the benefits? I just explained some of them due to time constraint. If you want to see the detailed video on that, you just check out this on my YouTube channel. You will get what are the benefits of the Lean Six Sigma certification. I think the name of the video is Shall I Go for This? Okay. So Rakesh, is this answers your question? Thank you so much. I think we have already started. It's a time is okay. The question from Abhishek, thank you. My question is, how will we force a response when multiple design of experiment gives same result? How do you minimize the factors chosen for design of experiment study? Okay. So this is a very interesting question. Now this question will be going to be minimized when you are having the subject matter expertise involved. Now design of experiment is going through the multiple phases, like we need to do the planning, screening, optimization, right? So this is the phases we need to follow. If you are not following these phases, like if you are not going for the planning and preparation, these questions are coming. If you do the proper planning and if you are having the subject matter expertise involved, then there is no question of irrelevant factors, right? So there might be the number of factors during the starting. Let's say if you're having the factors more than 8, then it is better to discuss with the team and identify whether all the 8 factors are important or not, or can we eliminate some of them, or we can run this small design of experiment, or we can say the pilot design of experiment on this to identify who are significant, and then we can go into the detailed study for that remaining factors. Okay, is this answers your question? Have a small screening experiment to eliminate other factors. Firstly, we can have the subject matter expertise involved, so we can have the discussions on that, what are the relevant and what are the insignificant factors, so that we can remove easily. If you're having confusions, then we can plan a small design of experiment and then we can have the second stage of screening. Rakesh, thank you so much for your comment that it helps to answer your questions. Now, before to go ahead, let me first welcome all the members who had joined my YouTube channel as a member. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, Abhishek Bhatguzar, welcome to the community Learn and Apply as a member. Music World, Anil Kumar, Shobna, Nilesh Patak, Prakash, Shani, Vaishnavi, Vinay, Odin, Eleni, Alasane, Sagar, Igit, Ramesh, Deepak, Santosh, Manvir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube channel as a member, and that is also helping me in a great way. Sir, on the first question, how do we force a response on multiple studying giving same results? First question, how do we force a response on a multiple studies giving the same results? I didn't understand your question, Abhishek. Can you please specify that question? Okay, meantime, Abhishek specifies that question, or with respect to some situation, what is the exactly issue is facing. Let me take some of the questions from the comment section which we already have. The first question is about the relevance. Wow, this is a very interesting question from the Ganga Prasad Tiwari. The question is relevance of Six Sigma or Lean Six Sigma in today's world of data science and artificial intelligence. Wow, this is a really interesting topic. Yeah, and this is a question many times I had also come from the students and from the working professional. Yes, nowadays there are a lot of data science and data science practices are coming, like artificial intelligence is one of them. We are having the big data, then we are having the virtual reality, AR, VR is also there. So I think this is a very interesting topic, and let me tell you, if you go into the detail of this all the basics of all of them is a data, right? And if you want to learn the data collection, data analysis, probability, statistics, everything, Lean Six Sigma is a basis for it. That means in today's world, Lean Six Sigma is not losing its value because of entry of these emerging trends, but we can say it is becoming as a critical. Earlier, Lean Six Sigma, it was like it's nice to have a thing, or if you're going with the Lean Six Sigma certification, it's absolutely fine. It is going to help you in your career. But in today's time, Lean Six Sigma, there is no choice. Because in some days, in some, we can say the year or two, Lean Six Sigma is becoming as an ability equivalent to read and write. This is because data sciences, artificial intelligence, this AR, VR, machine learning has involved in all the businesses. So irrespective of what is your organization or what kind of industry you are working in, you can see that what is the importance of data. And by understanding the importance of data, your steering team or your management is investing into all these data sciences. Now, when this data sciences comes in picture, though they are automatic, they are depending on reliability of the data. If you are providing the wrong data to them, again, the processing of data will be wrong and you will be get the wrong results. So irrespective of the situation, these data sciences which are coming, they are relying on Lean Six Sigma. Why? Because we are working on reliability of the data. We are working on to identify the truth in the data. So Lean Six Sigma is not losing value in today's trend, but instead of having nice to have a thing or the thing for the career growth, this is a necessity. And in coming time, it is becoming like it's a mandatory certification or mandatory training, because you need to involve into the Lean Six Sigma. You need to involve into different practices like artificial intelligence, machine learning, AR, VR, big data. So there are many things, many trends which are emerging out. So that's the first question. Thank you so much, Ganga Prasad. That's a really great question, I can say. And I hope I answered your question. And I think this needs to be gone into more detail, because nowadays I had also seen that Lean Six Sigma is losing somewhat faith because of improper application of the tools. Okay, so it's worth to prepare a video on that. So maybe in next week or this week, I create a detailed video on that and I will publish that. What is the importance of this? Because this is a really critical topic that I have understood, and I think I need to make a video on this. Thank you so much, Ganga Prasad, for this suggestion. That's a great question. Okay, now what was the question? Okay, oh, there are. So we do design of experiment study with 3 factors and 2 level. Okay, and then another study with different 3 factors and 2 levels. But I got the same results with both the studies. Did I explain it clearly? Okay, but in that case, what is your response? Your response is same, or you are changing your response? Okay, I'm just waiting for the answer from Abhishek. Yes, you explained it very clearly. I just have a doubt about, do you have the same response? If you're having the same response, yes, it can be possible that whatever the factors that you have considered, maybe that all the six factors are significant. That may be possible. Yes, yeah, that can be possible. So we need to collect all these six factors at a time and run the design of experiment. Okay. Now, any reason why you have just selected the three factors instead of six factors, and why you have conducted two different design of experiment instead of just having the one design of experiment with six factors and two levels? Is there any specific reason? Because if you could take the six factors at a time with the two levels and one response, if you can do that, that will be great. Okay. So just wait for the question or the response from the Abhishek. Let me see any other question. No. Okay, please use the chat box. This live stream ultimately is for you. Ask me as many as questions are you having. Now let's take another question from the comment box. This is from Fikri Al Ikhasan. I don't know whether I spell it correct or not. Fikri Al Ikhasan. Okay. Importance of industrial engineer to learn advanced quality control. Okay. Why it is important for industrial engineer to learn advanced quality control? Of course, I think partially I answered this question because it is a need of time. And there is a basic triangle that we need to follow. If you want to improve anything, it's very important to control the things at first level. That means if you are not going to control the things, you are not going to improve it, right? So if you want to improve anything, controlling is the basic factor of it. Now for controlling, we need to monitor it, right? Again, we can say if you are not able to monitor it, we are not able to control it. And if you are not going to control it, we are not going to improve it. So the monitor, control and improve, this is the triangle that we need to follow. And if you come back to the what is important of the industrial engineer, the critical role of the industrial engineer is to go for the continuous improvements, right? Continuous improvement of the product performance, machine performance, or improve the productivity, right? Reduce the fatigue of the operators. So this is a very critical for the industrial engineer. Thank you so much for this question. Okay, so that is the case. I was asked, how will you force response when different studies give you the same results? Yeah, see, if you go for the results or the ANOVA table, which is you are getting into the design of experiment, that is totally indicating that which factors are significant, which interactions are significant, whether there is a presence of curvature or not. So depending on that analysis, we can see which are the factors are important. Let's say you are getting these factors are important. We need to combine them together and go for the another design of experiment, right? Or you can also see which are the significant. If you are not getting significant, let's say from the first three or from the second three, we can simply neglect that and we can focus only one of them. Is this answers your question, Abhishek? It's totally depending on what is the p-value that you are getting from into your ANOVA table. If the p-value for that factor in your ANOVA table is significant, we need to consider that factors, though you are having the different studies. If it is not significant, you just need to eliminate that from the next level of design of experiment, or we can say the final optimization. Now, what is the next question? How to prepare for a ASQ certification for the Six Sigma Black Belt? Okay, well, that's a great question. The first thing, go for a training, detailed training. And there are many organizations that is providing a more practical and effective training. If you're gone for training, just prepare yourself for the examination. As a learn and apply, I'm offering both of these options to you. If you want to go for the Lean Six Sigma Black Belt training, then we are offering the training, which is the most practical training program in the world with a lifetime handholding support. So if you want to check that program, just visit successfulcareerhub.com/courses and you can see what is the details of the black belt. If you're already trained, from some organization for the Lean Six Sigma Black Belt, then there is a part of preparation, right? If you are there, if you can answer that question to me, that in which stage you are, Narsimha Ishwaran, Narsimha Ishwaran, at what stage you are? You have completed training or you yet to complete the training? If you are there, please answer this question. If you already completed the training, then I am also having the preparation test. So I also created from the experience of my working with the SQ examinations and all that. So I've created the simulation test which are totally aligned with the ASQ. And if you go for this test, definitely it is going to help you to clear the ASQ examinations. Okay, so I have already prepared the simulation examination. If you want to know the details of this simulation examination, again, you can visit at successfulcareerhub.com/courses, and you can see there simulation examination for the green belt and black belt. Right? You can go for it. Definitely, it is going to be prepare you 100%. So it's depending on the answer of the question is depending on at what situation you are. If you are not gone for any training, I request you to please go for a training. Go for a practical training that we are going to offer, and then go for a certification. Before certification, go for the simulation examination. So that will help you to understand, because if you see the ASQ black belt or green belt examination, that are specific points. For example, for black belt, if you take the topic team management, there are 18 questions which are coming. So that is carrying 18 marks, right? So each topic is having specific number of questions that are coming, and what are the number of marks for it, right? So there is an agenda, or we can say the layout is defined for the SQ green belt and black belt. According to this layout, I have created the question bank. It's a more than 1000 questions that I'm having into my question bank. And once you take this simulation examination, the questions are coming to arbitrary, random manner. So you will get check on what is the level of your knowledge. It is also giving you the what is the correct answer and why it is a correct answer. So it is going to help you more significantly if you are going for the examination, ASQ examination. Let's come back to the comment box. Abhishek, thank you for answering. Makes sense now. Yes, this answered my question. I think if all factors are significant, then we can include all factors in that one study to see the interaction. Absolutely right. Depending on what are the number of factors which are significant. If let's say there are only one or two, or let's say you conducted the two study, one is significant from the first study and one is significant from the another study, then what we need to do? We need to design the next design of experiment with these two factors, right? So it's totally depending on what are the results you are getting. Yes, I think I answers your question. Okay, is there any other question? You can ask any questions. Don't hesitate to ask the questions, because this is ultimately for you. And if you're asking this question, I'm also feeling satisfied. Okay, I'm using my knowledge to answer your questions or helping you in any way. 83% in this group are the working professional and 70% are the business. Okay, no student. Okay, great. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you for your appreciation. Thank you so much. And really, I really honor that you are in this live stream. Yes, this ultimately for you. Let me check if I missed any question before to end. Is there any question? Did I miss anything? Any question from your side? Just repost that into the chat box so that I can see that. What are the benefits? Okay, Abhishek's questions. Okay, no questions? Okay, so here we can see there is one action item for me. So I need to make a video then what is the importance of Lean Six Sigma in today's world when the data sciences has comes into picture like artificial intelligence, machine learning, automated machine learning, AR, VR, big data. So well noted that, and I will post that video as soon as possible into this YouTube channel. Okay, this is one action item for me. Any other things that you want to ask or you want to get clarity on that? Rakesh, okay, what is the Rakesh question? Your YouTube videos are informative and simpler to understand. Thank you for such amazing content. I really appreciate Rakesh. Thank you so much for this appreciation. And if you see the comments, the appreciation of viewers, like all the subscribers, all the people who are watching this content and putting these comments, this is my real fuel and real inspiration. Thank you so much. And because of that, I am able to create this beautiful and in-depth content. Thank you so much, Rakesh. Do you also have a course on ASQ certified quality engineer? No, currently not, because I'm totally focusing on the Lean Six Sigma, how we can perform the Lean Six Sigma, execute the Lean Six Sigma using Excel and Minitab. Minitab, Lean Six Sigma, and Excel with Lean Six Sigma. These are the main priorities for me. So I'm only focusing on that. I'm so sorry for Abhishek for that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for asking. Yes, definitely. We can see some part of this certified quality engineer. So that is coming from the Lean Six Sigma. So if you need clarity on the topics, like for example, if you need the clarity on statistics, if you need the clarity on capability analysis, measurement system analysis, yes, I am an expert of that. So if you need any help into that topics, yes, definitely, I will help you 100%. And I have already created entire detailed content on each of these topics. So that is giving you 100% clarity from scratch. Thank you so much. Definitely, these courses and this content is going to help you. But specific as a bundle, certified quality manager, I don't have currently. And I don't have a plan to have in coming future as well. I'm focusing on totally on this Lean Six Sigma. Thank you so much. Okay, any other final question you're having before to close today's sessions? Okay, don't worry. If you're having any questions, I will extend that live stream as well, but it's totally depending on the questions. I can see that question chat box has little bit freeze to, so I'm asking this question. Okay, I can see this poll is moving. 85% are the working professional and 15 are the business owners. Okay. On MSA, if I have an automated system like camera inspection to check my parts, is that case which MSA study I need to use? Of course, 100%. And that's the importance of Lean Six Sigma, which I've explained in relation with the data sciences, right? You can see the data sciences which are emerging, like we are talk about the artificial intelligence, machine learning, right? So they are having the automated processing of the data, but the Lean Six Sigma is very important to check the authenticity of the data or truth in the data, right? And for that purpose, we need to, and that's why the Lean Six Sigma is very important. Irrespective of what is the mode of data collection, we need to conduct the measurement system analysis, right? So though it is a camera, inspection camera, we need to conduct the measurement system analysis, whether that camera is capturing the correct defect or not. Okay, so we also need to make the measurement system analysis for that. I need to use attribute gauge R&R. Yes, it's totally depending on what kind of data you are collecting. If you are having like just okay, not okay, yes or no kind of data, yes, go for the attribute gauge R&R. That's a great answer as well. Thank you so much. Wow, these are the really great questions I can see which are coming. Glad to see that. Okay. Any other question? I was expecting that there will be the series and too many questions, but yeah, it's a maybe because of the first team there are limited questions. Okay, but I'm requesting all of you to please have as much as questions, because this is a forum in which I'm going to tell you about my entire 13 plus years of experience. And that's not only the one field. I also work with the multiple industries, work with the multiple processes, and I also guided more than 150 number of projects. So I'm going to help you if I'm having the solution for it. Even if I don't know the solution for it, yes, I'm going to find out the solution and I'm going to communicate into the live stream. But please ask the questions. Okay, Abhishek, thank you for answering again. Yes, you're welcome, Abhishek. Thank you so much. It's my prime duty to answer all your questions. Yeah, thank you. Any other question? Is this going to be weekly activity every Saturday? Yes. I think to be do it weekly basis. So I'm starting this. I actually started from the last week, but unfortunately, due to technical glitch and internet connection, I was not able to make it. So this is, we can say, this is the first live stream. And yes, I'm going to plan to continue this every single Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay, thank you so much for asking. And I love to see all of you into this live stream with a lot of questions, lot of practical situations which are you are facing, and ask the questions irrespective of whether it is a theoretical question, practical questions. I will try to give you the answer as per my best level. Okay. Okay. Adler, do you have any question? You're the first person who has to join. Naha, Ben. Okay. Now, let me ask you the question. What is the biggest challenge that you are facing as a working professional? Let's say there are 85% people who are the working professional in this group. I can see that. So, what is the biggest challenge that you are having in today's life, today's working professional life, so that I can help you in that way into the next live stream? Or you can also comment.